On TNA Xplosion, we go around the ring with Gia Miller, starring TNA knockout Indy Hartwell. The Don West, you gotta be kidding me! Top 5 trending topics of the week, in case you missed it. And in the main event, it's the hometown man up against Adam Brooks. But first, let's head back in time. It's From the Vault, presented by TNA Plus.
It's history in the making tonight at Unbreakable. Who will be the inaugural TNA International Champion?
Francis immediately takes the center of the ring. The confidence overflowing as always. Well, you talked about Macklin and Young. Would they find a little bit of a rekindling of that partnership, that friendship that we know they have? And there it is.
Saying to each other earlier on this evening, may the best man win. They dispose of Francis to the outside and go at it in the center of the ring.
All bets are off. I said the bell's got a ring, and the early advantage goes to Macklin.
The entire concept behind this tournament, a series of triple threat matches, an attempt to pay homage to the iconic triple threat matchup at Unbreakable 2005. Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Christopher Daniels for the X Division Championship. What a way to add to the legacy of this company tonight.
My first ever of anything is a historic moment, and it's a huge item to add to the resume of any competitor.
Again, remember, no countouts or disqualifications in a triple threat matchup. Francis dealing with two opponents at the same time, and it's going to take that type of effort to keep the big man down. Francis to the outside. Macklin looking for a cover and a 2 count.
Once again, the teamwork taking out Francis, but now it's back to mano a mano. Wait.
Young was thinking about the pile driver, jackknife cover and a kick out. Remember, both these men now competing for the second time tonight. Oh! Macklin and Young go down hard. And storming around on the outside is AJ Francis, who's had a week to prepare for this.
Ready and rested and dangerous is AJ Francis.
Well, now Francis got a hold of Macklin by the throat. Launches bulletproof Steve Macklin.
Biggest man in the match.
Oh!
A threat, no doubt about it.
Oh, trying to set up for an Olympic slam. Francis holding on to the top rope and a big forearm shiver. And Francis is literally throwing his weight around.
And the weight of everybody else in here.
Francis charges into the corner. Young able to sidestep him. Young trying to set up for the pile driver here. Francis just too big and strong.
Look at Macklin tried to run interference there, but now.
An Alabama slam to Young into Macklin.
And that's a 2-for-1 special that nobody wanted.
And now Francis taking his time with Young on the outside of the ring, focusing on Steve Macklin. And again, we talked about it. Francis having a week to prepare, Macklin and Young having wrestled earlier on tonight. Francis can afford to take his time and pace the match the way he's pacing it now.
Yeah, look at this. Now, the other two, they have bruises. They have the wares of war from earlier on tonight. Francis is feeling good.
Macklin coming out of the corner strong.
If there's anybody with grit and fortitude, it is Steve Macklin to fight through any of that. Can't take that away from him. Oh my God!
Macklin gets launched across the ring by Francis.
Francis is having his way here with Macklin. Young again disposed of on the outside. To your point, he has time,
Side slam to win the championship, broken up by Young.
That was my point. He may have the time, but I'd be taking any chance I could get while the ring is empty like that. To make covers, to make pinfalls, force your opponent to kick out if they have to. Go for that win.
Oh, now Francis. Oh, the knee strike. Tennessee country.
And now, why not go for a second round? Lining up some more Tennessee whiskey this time for EY. Macklin now.
And Macklin went for a scud, but he's intercepted by Francis.
Oh, just tossing Macklin.
Macklin set close to the steel steps, and now Francis has control of Eric Young. Is he thinking about a down payment on the apron?
Add him to the floor. Either way, bad news for Eric Young.
Now Francis catching Young. Oh, and a power bomb into the apron.
Nasty landing. Eric Young bouncing off the apron there. Take another look at this. The way the carcass of EY just bouncing, sending EY collapsing to the floor there.
Steel meets wood. Macklin smashed into the apron as well. Francis taking his time here.
Gotta keep them Jays tight.
Back inside the ring. No countouts, no disqualifications. First man to gain pinfall or submission will be the first ever TNA International Champion. Up onto the shoulders, and now Francis launched him into a neck breaker.
And this has been all AJ Francis.
Cover, shoulders down, and a kick out by Macklin. And frankly, Francis could give a damn about what the fans here in Las Vegas think. He's concerned about one thing.
And that's what everybody in this match should be concerned about, winning championship gold.
Macklin off of the ropes. Oh, went for the Psycho knee. And there's Francis to the outside. Macklin on the move. Macklin gets the scud and levels Francis.
Macklin is on a tear. He knows what this is all about. Staring right at that international title.
Francis and Macklin back inside the ring, and another Psycho knee.
Now, Macklin went for it
Oh,
before.
he got it! A gigantic Olympic slam! Is it enough to win the title on a kick out by Francis?
Credit to Francis for staying in this fight. What is on the mind of Macklin? Now wait. Macklin must have been thinking, caught in the crosshairs, tried to get the big man. Thinking about getting him up on the ropes there.
It's been the challenge for Macklin and Young throughout this matchup, manipulating Francis. A pop-up powerbomb by the 330-pounder. Is he the first ever champion? On a kick out by Macklin. Again, if Macklin and Young were at a disadvantage coming into this matchup, you can see the difference.
What?
Oh my God, and Francis is going to the top turnbuckle, and there's Eric Young diving back into the fray.
I was gonna say, is AJ Francis thinking of flying?
Francis trying to rid himself of Eric Young here along the top turnbuckle. Now Macklin's going up to meet him.
Dangerous place for AJ Francis.
Oh my God. 1,000 pounds of humanity crashing to the canvas.
A long way down for AJ Francis, and that is what it is all about.
Who will become the first ever TNA International Champion tonight live in Las Vegas at Unbreakable?
Now, as Macklin was thinking about going up top, EY now fights his way. Both men, similar ideas here.
Oh, Maclin and Young, you could see the toll that this evening is taking on them. Two men who know each other extremely well, former tag team partners.
Hit your friends harder than anybody. And these two are proving it.
Young and Maclin clobbering each other along the top turnbuckle, and there's AJ Francis.
Now, Francis looking to deposit each one of these guys.
Ooh! Maclin is a weapon. Oh my God. Young up on top. Francis has control of both men. Oh my God!
What a car crash, the power of Francis.
Francis covering them both. Double cover, double kick out.
Take another look at this. Francis managing both men on his shoulders, depositing them onto the mat.
Insane strength from AJ Francis, a mega AA. And still, Maclin and Young are alive in this fight.
Can't take anything away from the resilience of Maclin and Young, but what is on the mind of Francis now?
Francis is trying to make a statement. Francis is getting emotional. Very frustrated at this point in the match.
Wait a second.
And he was trying to stack bodies for one reason, Ray Walt. Francis is going high risk.
We've seen him attempt this before.
Oh my God, a 330-pound moonsault.
High risk, high reward, and it did not pay off for Francis.
Francis is trying to obliterate Maclin and Young at the same time.
Now Eli thinking pile driver.
Young trying to set up the pile driver. Somehow Francis is still moving. But this is where Maclin and Young need to team up, need to work together to take Francis out of the equation.
This is how the match started. And once again, back to at least a temporary alliance.
Oh, the TFL! That is how Francis advanced in the first place in the first round.
Saw Eric Young was sent rolling to the outside. Francis has got to hit it now on Maclin, who's alone.
I went for a big boot there in the corner. Now Maclin. Oh, Maclin trying to control AJ Francis. Big opening here for Steve Maclin. Young's down on the outside. Francis is caught in the crosshairs.
Got him. Perfectly lined up. Can he now hit the KIA? But wait!
Oh, now Francis turns it around. Go for a down payment. No, he countered it. Countered it.
Hell of a counter from Maclin. Can he stay in the fight?
Maclin's not done. KIA. Cover.
That's it.
Steve Maclin is the first ever TNA International Champion.
Here is your winner and new TNA International Champion, Steve Maclin.
Steve Maclin writes his name in the history books of TNA wrestling.
Santino Morello presenting Steve Maclin with the beautiful TNA International Championship. A well-earned victory for Steve Maclin. Maclin's name is forever etched into the memory of TNA wrestling.
Still to come here on Xplosion, Adam Brooks battles the hometown man in our main event. But coming up next, did you miss anything from Impact? No problem, we'll get you all caught up. It's In Case You Missed It, next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for in case you missed it.
Elijah asking the referee to open the casket. That's the only reason the referees are out here. There are no pinfall, submissions, countouts, or disqualifications. The only way to win is to throw your opponent into the casket and close the lid. Ali's inside the casket.
Could be an early night for the Notorious Attraction.
Oh, look at this shot. We're getting from inside the casket. Elijah tried to close it, but Ali was not completely sealed.
That surgically repaired left arm of Elijah, now trapped into the door, the case, the guitar.
It was this past summer on NXT that Elijah injured his left triceps in the midst of a matchup, had it repaired, and that recovery process was constantly set back by Ali in order for.
Kinds of instruments. Now, whoa! Mandolin! Every stringed instrument that Elijah could think of is out here.
We are in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee.
Apropos to have the guitar-shaped casket, no doubt about it.
It's the first time in 2 years in this company we've even seen a casket match, but we've never seen anything like this. And TNA's got its share of pretty unique matches over the years.
Continuing to change the game.
Oh, and there's Ali! Elijah was busy with the table, and Ali used the opening.
Take any advantage you can get. Ali doing just that. Cutting Elijah off the pass. You see here, looking over his shoulder, Ali like a torpedo finding its target.
And now Ali trying to set up the table on the outside. Oh, the pain in his back. The last time he tried to set something up, it was that bed of chairs, and it backfired.
Quite literally backfired on him. He got backdropped right into them, and now it's Ali introducing the guitar case into the fray here. And that shot was right to the left arm. Ali, he knows exactly what he wants to do here.
Shut up.
Elijah sent face first into the top turnbuckle. And now Ali trying to prevent going into the guitar case. On the move. Powerbomb by Elijah.
Planted. But again, no pinfalls, no submissions.
Take another look here. The strength of Elijah, who is a powerhouse here in TNA Wrestling.
These guys can slug it out all they want. At some point, somebody's got to go into that casket.
Oh, neither man has ever been in a casket match. Whoa, Elijah really went into the case. There goes Ali! Straight into the guitar case.
Nasty fall for Ali.
Face first into the guitar case went Mustafa Ali, and Elijah is going for a table. This is the first ever guitar case casket match. Elijah versus Mustafa Ali. Let's take a look at what happened during the commercial break.
It has been non-stop Music City mayhem here. Ali going face first into the guitar case, and now might go into the guitar-shaped casket.
Remember, the only way to win is to throw your opponent into the casket and close the lid. Oh, and Elijah sent it to the post. Ali averted disaster. There are no pinfalls, submissions, countouts, or disqualifications in this matchup.
In addition to the personal hatred these two have for each other. Look, as someone who's never officially been in a casket match, but I've been shot into a casket before. It's an intimidating process. The thought of being locked inside a box is a tough feat for any man. But what is Ali thinking here?
Elijah's in trouble. Building through the table. Through Elijah.
Good God! To put everything on the line to destroy each other.
Look at the landing here. Ali heavily into the knees of Elijah. Elijah's favoring his
Ali there. I can't blame his team for coming out to back him up.
Like, Brandon, there are no disqualifications in this matchup, but I'm curious to see the ramifications per TNA management.
And Agent Zero going right to work.
And now,
look at this.
Special Agent Zero has stuffed Elijah inside the casket. Zero setting the table for Ali. Oh, man! Elijah, was that powder?
It looked like right into the eyes of Special Agent Zero.
Zero looked like he was maybe going to close the lid and secure the win for Ali.
Elijah. Oh my God. Agent Zero with all the musical equipment now. Elijah's on a tear.
Ali in order 4 have cost Elijah months of his career. Oh, wait a minute there. Tasha Steelz with the guitar. Shades of Genesis. This is how Ali won. Oh, not like that.
It backfired. No way. Ali, look out.
And now Ali caught by the drifter. Highwayman's farewell. Elijah called for the casket to be opened.
You gotta imagine.
Ali inside the casket.
What else is it gonna take?
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think that's Hodge and Skyler blocking Elijah from closing the casket. Oh, and a low blow by Ali.
Ali, just like life, finds a way.
Order 4, saving Ali's hide. Neither Ali or Elijah have ever been in a casket match. They're getting a hell of an education. There's Skyler introducing yet another guitar.
Remember, it's been Ali. We get the best of Elijah with these guitars the last couple of months. Time to play a swan song for the Notorious Attraction.
Ali mocking Elijah.
Now, Scotch and Heiler have a door they're placing over the casket here. Target, perhaps for Elijah.
Oh, and a super kick to the face.
Maybe it's finally time for Ali. He can hit the final note in this tune.
Ali, look at that, insult to injury. Wait a minute, Elijah with the guitar to the face.
After months of being on the bitter end of it,
Skyler and Hodge through the table. With that door, it's on top of the casket. It's blocking anybody going inside.
wait. Not until when he goes.
Choke slam through the door into the casket. Elijah strikes the final chord on Ali.
Here is your winner, Elijah!
And now, here on TNA Xplosion, it's time for the Don West. You've got to be kidding me. Top 5 trending topics of the week in honor of the late great TNA Hall of Famer, Don West. At number 5, last week live in Nashville, TNA No Surrender went down at the Pinnacle in the heart of Music City, and we were joined by international music stars Jelly Roll and Teddy Swims. It was a star-studded night. TNA was also happy to have West Side Gun in the building from 4th Row. You can catch No Surrender on demand right now on TNA+. At number 4, speaking of international, at No Surrender, Trey Miguel was able to dethrone Stacks of NXT for the TNA International Championship. And in Trey Miguel's corner was the multi-time Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Teddy Swims. Swims and Miguel have become very close friends over the last year, and you could see how emotional Trey and Teddy were after Miguel's international championship victory at No Surrender. At number 3, this past Thursday night on Impact on AMC in the main event, it was the first ever guitar case casket match. Mustafa Ali up against Elijah. This match had absolutely everything. You've got to watch it back on demand right now on TNA+. At number 2, we're still processing a lot of the fallout from No Surrender, and arguably one of the biggest headlines was the fact that Ariana Grace upset Lei Ying Lee to become the new TNA Knockouts World Champion. Ariana Grace manipulated her father, the director of Authority, Santina Marella, to get a title shot she didn't earn. She used Santina Morella's Cobra to cheat within the match, and also her fiance, Stax, also helped Grace cut corners to win the championship. And at number 1, appropriately in Nashville, we saw the return of the TNA Hall of Famer, Hardcore Country, Mickie James. James brought the fight to Ash and the rest of the Elegance brand that night in Nashville. What is next for Mickie James after returning to TNA at No Surrender? Still to come, the hometown man goes one-on-one with Adam Brooks in our Xplosion main event. But coming up next, it's Around the Ring with Gia Miller, starring TNA knockout Indy Hartwell. That's next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion. And now it's time for Around the Ring with Gia Miller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Around the Ring. As always, I'm your host, Gia Miller, and today we are sitting down with my good friend, Indy Hartwell. Indy, thank you for sitting down with me.
Oh, it's an honor. I'm glad you finally asked me.
Yeah, I was just
It's like we're friends and you still haven't asked me to be on the show.
I was just too nervous, you know.
Yeah.
You're so intimidating.
Really?
And,
I do get that a lot.
I wonder what it is.
I think it's like the Australian dry humor and like the RBF.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say the full.
You can say whatever you want. I've accidentally dropped the F-bomb on this show before.
Resting face.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, we'll bleep it if we can't use it.
Yeah. I have been told I don't look approachable. But I'm quite nice.
Yeah, I think it also comes when you're like extremely gorgeous.
Because of the hair and makeup team, they made me look so gorgeous.
We're just like, oh, what? Don't talk to me. But on the inside, we're actually like, yeah, no, please talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off 20 times, but
Yeah.
Because
sorry if I cut you off.
Yeah,
I just did it.
Yeah,
I just did it.
This is how our conversations go. There is never any dead space. We
could have filmed a lot of these episodes just like randomly, just throughout the days.
Yes, because we will talk about anything and everything. The topics.
There's never any dead space.
Ever. The topics that we jump to.
And we finish each other's sentences.
Sandwiches. Yep, exactly. Anyway, so we want to talk about a little something outside the ring. We don't talk about wrestling
Something
here.
around the ring.
Around the ring.
It's called around the ring or outside the ring?
Around the ring.
Around the ring.
Yeah. But outside of wrestling, you recently got a little engagement.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about the wrestling ring. You want to talk about the engagement
ring.
Yes, I am engaged for real this time.
For real.
In the past, I was engaged and married to someone else.
Yep. Yeah.
He was kind of weird.
Yep. And how does your fiance feel about that?
About the old husband?
Yeah.
She loves him, to be honest.
Of course.
We're all very close.
Of course,
yeah, it's so cool. It's funny, like when I post something like with my real fiance, people comment and they're like, "Does he know about this?" Like, yeah, man, he was part of the engagement.
Yeah, man, he was there.
Love him.
He was there. And I think your engagement is so cool because remind me who asked who first.
Okay, so she asked me first. Which I wasn't planning it to be that way. So then I had to think of something quick to give it back.
Yeah.
The Uno reverse. And we love
Yeah.
playing Uno.
We do play Uno a lot.
We should play tonight.
Yeah, let's
we'll
play tonight.
No mercy.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I rented out a movie theater and did it there.
Oh,
Pretty cute.
so cute.
Yeah, because like our first date was at the movies for the Black Phone, and then Black Phone 2 was out like a few months ago. So then I was like, it's the perfect time. So
Yeah, and it was just you two in the movie theater?
Take notes, everyone. Yeah, it was just us.
Yeah.
She was like, where is everyone? I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know, just not busy tonight.
Just rented out the whole theater.
And
you
then
can do that. You can do that.
So then at like the end of the movie, did it like
After
show something on the screen?
We had
or?
to wait for the credits to finish.
Yeah.
And she's like, come on, like I need to go to the toilet. I'm like, nah, like just wait.
I think there's a post-credit scene.
Because it's one of those theaters where you can order food and drink. So
Oh, cool.
I was like, I'm still eating, I'm still drinking. So like, let's just wait. And then it came on at the end. It flashed for 2 seconds. I was like,
What?
yeah.
Didn't give her the chance to say no.
It flashed for like 2 seconds. Then like one of the workers came in because I was like, what the hell? And the worker came in, she's like, do you want me to put it back on the screen? I'm like, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'd like you to do
It
that.
all worked out well.
Yeah, yeah. And so now you're engaged. That's so exciting. And I love your fiance so much. You two are just
She loves you too.
a beautiful couple. And anytime I'm around y'all, I just have the best time.
It is the best time.
It is the best time.
Like when we watched YouTube at my house and we saw your childhood home.
Yes, I went over to their house and immediately stole design inspiration. Like you guys have maps of
Yes.
coordinates from where you're from.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I love being an inspiration for interior design.
You really are. Because you're also a handy woman,
And you are too.
which is something we have in
Yes,
common. You
yes.
have a better track record than I do, though.
Just because I posted a YouTube video of it?
Well, no, because you haven't hit a hot water pipe, which I did recently.
Speak on it.
Yeah, I did. It's just that I drilled a hole trying to mount a TV, and I drilled a hole right through my hot water pipe. It went, poof. It was literally like out of a cartoon. I stuck my finger over the hole to try and stop it. That didn't work.
That's what happens when you like try and do it yourself. But
Yeah.
like, good on you
Yeah.
for trying to do it.
First time I've ever done anything like that.
Because now you know how to navigate a similar situation next time.
Yes,
Like
and-
it hasn't put you off doing DIY stuff,
No,
right?
no. And you know, when it first happened, when there was the initial shock, thankfully it wasn't an actual shock because I thought I hit electrical.
Yeah, better to hit water, right?
Yeah, because if you hit
Yeah.
electrical,
Shower, a little free
ooh.
shower.
Yeah, I was didn't need a bath that night. Hit-
Soaking wet mattress.
yeah, I did.
Carpet.
I had the hair dryer and 30 pounds of baking
Possible
soda.
mold coming soon.
No mold. No
Okay.
mold. I dried it completely. But I want to talk about you.
Okay,
This
sorry,
is-
I did spin it on you.
We knew that was going to happen. How did you get into that? How
Into
did this,
what?
into carpentry? Like, did you just pick up a drill one day and
Yeah,
just
right.
like?
So my dad's a carpenter, and I remember, like, I have this memory of maybe I'm like 5 or 6 years old with my dad on the roof renovating a house. Hey, there's my entrance
Yeah,
music.
hey.
And I remember like helping him. And I don't know, as I got older, in the last few years, I've really loved doing Legos. Like, I love building things. So then I thought, why don't I try and like actually do stuff? Especially when I bought my house, I was like, I can do anything to this house.
Yeah.
Like, this is my property. So I just started like looking on YouTube and TikTok. You can learn anything from YouTube, honestly.
Anything with a YouTube video.
Anything. It's like gym stuff.
Oh yeah, your gym is
recipes,
fantastic.
like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I also play guitar, and a lot of it I taught myself just from like YouTube. So YouTube is the best. Shout out YouTube.
Didn't know you played guitar.
You didn't?
No, I didn't
Oh my
know
god!
that.
Next time you come over, we should jam together
Oh my
because you
gosh.
sing.
I do.
Okay, we'll play some Miley Cyrus.
Period.
Yes, I can't
Period.
wait. Oh my god.
I've actually gotten a couple comparisons to Miley Cyrus. I think it's the
so
voice.
have I. When I was younger, I had lighter hair.
I see that.
I
though.
got the allegations.
Yeah,
but
I do
you for
see it.
sure. You do remind me of her. Not that I know her personally. I wish I did.
Oh, same.
Yeah, she's #1 person I want to meet.
Well, you can be Miley and I'll be Dolly. How about that?
Okay, yeah, Aunt Dolly.
Aunt Dolly, that's me.
Aunt Dolly.
When your pants are as tight as mine, you gotta have somewhere to put your phone.
Damn, you do a good impression of her.
That's oh yeah, that's.
And
she's
I do a
my
good
answer.
impression of you.
You do. So now you're on the spot. Now you have to do it.
Give me a sentence.
My name's Gia Miller, and this is Around the Ring.
My name's Gia Miller, and this is Around the Ring.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
From Mississippi.
From
right?
Mississippi. That's right. That's right. That's good. And now in Orlando. Now we're neighbors.
Neighbors.
And,
now we can jam together.
The world is
Now,
not
for real,
prepared.
come over this week and we'll
We'll jam.
sing and this week playing guitar.
I like it.
Maybe
I
we'll,
can't wait.
Maybe we'll post it online.
Maybe. We'll see. stay tuned, guys. You might see a jam sesh from us too. Well,
That would be so fun.
It will
Yeah,
be.
we have to do it.
all right, we're gonna do it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.
No, wait,
Indy.
maybe let's do it right now with Elijah's guitar.
All right, go get it.
But off camera.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, anyway.
But we can do it today. They won't see it though.
Stay tuned. Indy, thank you so much for sitting down with me today.
Thank you for sitting down with me.
Always a pleasure. Guys, this has been Around the Ring.
Well, coming up next, it's our main event. The hometown man takes on Adam Brooks. Next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion. And now it's time for our main event.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 90 kilos, Adam Brooks.
What a treat this is here on TNA Xplosion in Albuquerque, New Mexico, all the way from Australia. This is Adam Brooks, no stranger to a TNA ring, competed as a part of what was then the Impact Down Under Tour in 2023 in Wagga Wagga, Australia. As a part of this brand, you can check out all of Adam Brooks' matches here in TNA Wrestling on TNA+.
It's an exciting time for TNA Wrestling, so it makes sense that everyone from across the world is looking to get in on the action.
He's a hometown man.
And his opponent from right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, the hometown man.
This is exciting. This is the first time we've been in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The hometown man's hometown. This has to be a special moment for him.
And look at this custom hometown man TNA hat. Is that available on TNAmerch.com?
Oh my God, I need one.
It better be.
I need one right now.
I'm talking to Chris and Sammy about
I need 8 million of them. I need one in every color.
this. The hometown man representing the Albuquerque Isotopes, the AAA affiliate of the Colorado Rockies, a part of Major League Baseball, of course.
What's an isotope?
I honestly don't know, but it's a joke off of The Simpsons.
Okay. I like The Simpsons.
You know one show that has more episodes than The Simpsons? TNA Impact.
I knew it.
So here we go. It's the hometown man in his hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico, one-on-one with Adam Brooks all the way from Australia. So plenty of international flavor here in this matchup in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Did you find it interesting that recently it was announced on TNA social and digital platforms that the hometown man is re-signed with TNA Wrestling when the hometown man is Cody Deaner, but Cody Deaner in his last match in this company at Under Siege 2025, and that Santino Marella signed the hometown man, so technically the company signed Cody Deaner again.
Tommy, I don't know what you're talking about, but I thought I was the one with the brain damage. But did you get hit in the head? 'Cause Cody Deaner does not work for TNA Wrestling anymore. This is the hometown man. This is someone completely different.
I know the education is diluted in Alabama, but you've got to be kidding.
C's get degrees, baby. C's get degrees. And Albuquerque is behind their hometown hero.
Now Brooks going after the hometown man. Big rights here.
Oh, here we go.
Big one connecting to the jaw. And the hometown man is rolling.
His joy is just infectious.
Had a chance to speak to the hometown man a little bit earlier on. He said he made every New Mexico Lobos football game this past year, and he believes in Coach Eck. Hell of a season for the Lobos. Came up short against Minnesota. That was tough. Look at this. Going for a spin.
Oh, and he's got his hometown behind him.
I don't know if Brooks understands what continent he's on right now.
I don't think so. Sending him back down under.
TKO from HTM, going for the 1, 2, 3, and a kick out.
Hometown man has been on top so far.
top turnbuckle here against Brooks. Oh, now Brooks in pursuit takes out the footing of the hometown man. And now Brooks up on the shoulders. Oh, what a gut buster. Double knees right to the ribs. Here's a cover and a kick out by the hometown man.
Brooks calls himself the loose ledge. He is an absolute loose cannon. Oh, now he's trying to take the mask off the hometown man.
Our referee, Frank Gastineau, issuing a warning to Brooks. Oh, kick right to the side of the head there by Brooks.
16 years.
Forearm in the face and a kick out.
16 years of experience in the pro wrestling game. A 5-time Melbourne City Wrestling Intercommonwealth champion is Brooks. Can't count him out. Hometown man might have the hometown advantage, but...
Oh, look at that. Look at how Brooks stopped himself there on the bottom turnbuckle and turned it into offense and a pump kick right between the eyes. There's a cover, hook to the leg, shoulder up and two.
Very creative and intensive offense.
Wrenching at the head and neck here of the hometown man. Adam Brooks continues to wear down the star from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We invite you to head to TNAWrestling.com for complete ticket information for upcoming events in Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and New Orleans, Louisiana. Again, head to TNAWrestling.com for complete ticket information. Now Brooks off the move, but there's the hometown man with a clothesline.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Power slam. On the move. And the hometown elbow connects. Brooks is in a bad spot here. Hometown man charging in. Big forearm shiver there, Gia. The hometown man's going up top.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Brooks standing. Body. There's the cover for the win in his hometown. No.
Hometown man came crashing down the way. What's it gonna take to put away? Oh!
Well, Brooks went to the eye. Oh, a kick right to the face.
Oh, egad!
And now Brooks. Look at the strong knee right to the back of the neck. Is it enough? Here's the cover. Oh, and the hometown man got his left shoulder up.
He's got the hometown crowd behind him. He can't lose, not here.
Well, you're really bought into this, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Wouldn't you be? No. I know he's not.
Oh, now Adam Brooks taking that Albuquerque Isotopes jersey. Complete disrespect for the hometown man.
Oh, but he's got it.
Oh, with the jersey. The hometown man. Could it be time? Hometown slice. Cover. There's a hometown win here in Albuquerque.
He's a hometown.
Here is your winner, the hometown man.
He's a hometown
Special
man.
victory isotope
He's a
jersey in the hand.
hometown
I know
man.
this has to mean so
He's a
much to the hometown man and
man.
to the city of Albuquerque.
He's a hometown man.
You can get your official hometown man merchandise right now at TNAmerch.com. I believe we've got plenty of it, you sucker.
He's a
My tongue on that one
hometown
because I need to go
man.
pick up one of those hats from the merch
He's
stand.
a